going on, but explain to the people why are you here today?
Well, we're here in Transitional Park, also known as Tent City, right here on the underpass in Camden. We're just here as a support group. We're here to advocate for them and say, listen, the county officials need to step up, service providers need to step up, and we need to help these people. This is our people, and we need to help them rather than just have them leave the premises and go trickle into Camden City, breaking in houses and abandonments. We need to help. We need to help our people. So,
tell me a little bit about yourself.
No, we're not all ignorant. There's actually very educated individuals out here. Some people just had, ran into problems. I mean, you live in a nice house probably, and with nice things, and in certain circumstances, you get your paycheck on Friday and you pay your bills. If your paycheck doesn't come on Friday, you might be my neighbor tomorrow. So now you're educated as well. So in my case, I'm a chef by trade. I broke my spine on the job, and fortunately I receive Social Security disability. Welfare cannot help me. So
it's quite a shock that I've been here 5 years. City, the county, the state ain't never put me off here. Now all of a sudden, they want to put people off. My agreement was you give them housing, you pay for it out your pocket for a year, and I would close this down.
So basically what you're saying is if they give you the things that are necessary for everybody to live, housing, whatever they need, then you would close down Tent City, correct? So
yes,
what is your feeling because I do believe that things are going to get better for you, but I see that you are a man of your word. You're not going to move unless something happens the way it ought to happen, correct?
That's right.
Do you have any personal fears about what's going on or what's going to happen in the next couple of days?
As long as they house my people, I don't care what happened to me.
You heard it first. Once again, this is Brother Marcus reporting for the Nehemiah Group. We're right now walking around Tent City, and as you see, there are actually tents. People are actually living in these tents, and they also have their own precautionary measures. You see they have fire extinguishers, and we're also going to walk over. We're being instructed to go in this direction for just a moment. Now, you also have rules and regulations. All right, let's see if we can get the rules and regulations up here that are official for Tent City. The number 1 rule is no arguing. Number 2 is no fighting. And number 3 is no borrowing money or sex from anybody. So there's a lot of clear rules and regulations here in Tent City to keep things going. And at the very end, you see what time it is. It's letting you know this is what's going on in Tent City. You got to be aware of what's happening. And we're going back resident or any person who comes in and wants to be a resident, they immediately are brought right over here to see what the rules and regulations are, correct?
That's right.
Wow, all right. Is there anything that you would like to say to the county, the state, the government, or anyone else who might be homeless?
Hey, it's nothing I like to say, It's that instead of everybody talking, let's put it into action. That's all I can say.
All right, you heard it here first. You heard it here live. Instead of all the talking, let's put it into action. Once again, my name is Brother Marcus. Well, we're still down here in Tent City, and as you see, there are lots of tents. I believe there's only about 50 some odd residents that are here now. At one time, the number was much higher. Camden, that we would all come together some way, shape, form, or fashion. Let's make a difference. Most of us are like 1 or 2 paychecks away from experiencing Tent City. Yeah, we're going to go back. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You're a resident here in Tent City?
I have been for the past almost 2 years.
For the past 2 years. Okay.
2 winters here.
2 winters?
Yeah.
All right. Has it been rough?
It's been tough, but we sustain. We're a group down here that knows how to adapt. That's what keeps us up. Because we know how to live.
Now let me ask you a couple of personal questions. Give me a little bit of background about who you are, because one of the gentlemen, James, I was talking to earlier, he was saying that a lot of us have different backgrounds. We have different lifestyles. Some of us are educated. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm ex-military, Air Force. I put close to 20 years in. After that, I was office manager. I'm a father. I got 3 kids. 2 college educated, doing very well. and my son, he's doing quite well for himself. I mean, like, just because we're homeless, don't mean that we're not human beings. I mean, like, I love reading. I pick up a book every now and then, because, like, it says feed your mind, and as well as you feed your body, feed your stomach, right? So, like, hey, every day is a learning process for me.
One thing that you said that was very important is we're all human beings.
Yeah, man, that's the key right there, because, like, we're no different than anyone else walking the street. It's just that our situation is what it is. Like, we don't have, per se, a roof over our head. But, as you can see, there's roofs over here. It's just not made of wood. It's made out of canvas. But it serves the same purpose. This is our home.
They are human beings, just like we are. The Nehemiah Group, our mission is to serve the underserved, empower the underprivileged, and this is what it's all about reaching out. It's about human services, human renewal. There's a lot of potential here. You heard stories about the next 48 hours are going to be crucial, and we're going to be here on grassroots level, rain, sleet, or snow, because they weathered the storm. They weathered a mean winter this past winter, and so can we. And just to get the public and the community, the outreach, community-based organizations, faith-based organizations, service providers, we all need to step up, and we need to be a voice and come together and advocate and collaborate and work together to serve this population.